Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, August 11th, 2025. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, CDM number 9. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe. It actually helps the channel out quite a bit. And if you're interested in more detailed information, like what's going on in the tropics and how is the 500 millibar pattern evolving as we head towards early fall, definitely check out the premium discussions and premium membership. There we go. Premium consulting membership. Only $15 a month, so that actually helps out quite a bit. So definitely check that out. All right, so let's dive into the data here. In New Jersey, high pressure's in control. It's actually beautiful out. Temperatures are in the 70s over the I-95 corridor and along the coast, upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior. Notice the dew points are in the 50s and 60s, so low humidity, a little bit hotter today, but nothing that's out of the ordinary for this time of year. And as you can see on our radar and surface map from WeatherTap, not much going on throughout much of the northern Mid-Atlantic, all the way on up into New England. So it's actually pretty beautiful out there. When we take a look at the visible satellite picture right here, you can see the onshore flow continuing in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. We have a little bit of smoke in the atmosphere as well. So if you have any asthma or anything, you might be struggling with that. But for the most part, it's quiet out there. Just a few clouds here and there, and that is about it. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see trouble is brewing off to the west. This cold front will reach us by the time we get to Thursday with the potential for showers and thunderstorms. But no major storms on the horizon. Yes, we're watching the tropics, but there's nothing of immediate danger at least through the next 7 days. So don't worry. Just if there's something that pops up that's close to home, you know that I'll be covering it. In the meantime, don't get scared by all the fear bait that's rolling around there. So let's dive into today's forecast. High pressures in control, seasonable temperatures, high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s over the northern interior and along the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s on the I-95 corridor. With the low humidity, 91 feels like 91. So not much in the way of a heat index. So that's pretty good. But just be aware of hotter conditions today. For tonight into tomorrow, look for scattered cloud cover, tranquil conditions, and that continues on into the afternoon. Look for lows in the mid to upper 60s, high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s over the northern interior, upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, and lower to mid 90s on the I-95 corridor with a little bit more humidity, pushing your heat index into the upper 90s in a few spots. On Wednesday, we have what's called a prefrontal trough that will introduce the potential for an isolated shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. But for the most part, we're looking at scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior and in your suburbs, lower to mid 70s in your urban areas. High temperatures will rebound into the upper 80s to lower 90s over the northern interior, mid 90s on the I-95 corridor, lower to mid 90s along the coast with the heat index pushing close to 100 degrees, if not exceeding it, depending on humidity in the atmosphere. Now on Thursday, we have our cold front that's going to move through, and this is going to produce more widespread showers and thunderstorms, and a few of those thunderstorms may reach severe levels. Look for low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast, especially in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 80s over the northern interior, upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, and lower to mid 90s on the Delaware River Valley. The high temperatures will be dependent on how fast this cold front moves through. So it might be a little bit cooler in some spots because the thunderstorms move through earlier. By the time we get to Friday, the cold front exits the coast, possibly an isolated shower lingering around, but for the most part, look for scattered cloud cover with lower humidity. Low temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 80s, again with lower humidity. On Saturday, the humidity starts to rebound with scattered cloud cover and possibly an isolated shower or thunderstorm via the sea breeze front. Look for low temperatures to range from the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. On Sunday, a cold front will approach but stay to our northwest for most of the day, leading to scattered cloud cover. Look for low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, possibly a few lower 90s on the I-95 corridor. And then on Monday, another cold front will move through with scattered showers and thunderstorms. A few of those thunderstorms could be severe, so we'll keep an eye on that. Look for low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior, lower to mid 70s along the coast, high temperatures in the lower to mid 80s over the northern interior, upper 80s to lower 90s on the I-95 corridor and along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. And as always, stay safe out there.